Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another video for you today in the Open Great League, and these are actually my battles with Lickitung, Sableye, and Medicham, so it's a really powerful team. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. So Lickitung versus Medicham actually is not that bad. You actually win this in the Zero Shield because they can get off a Psychic, and you can get to 2 Body Slams, and 2 Body Slams after all that Lick damage will be enough to KO, but they actually switch on the Registeel. This tells me it's double steal, so it could be Bastion, it could be Galarian Stunfisk in the back, but I still have to bring in Medicham anyway. So they're going to be able to hit us with a Zap Cannon. We do get that attack debuff, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that is okay. We're going to throw the Psychic because we don't have Power Up Punch. Both Ice Punch and Psychic are resisted towards Registeel, but we'll just throw the Psychic. They do get off another attack. I do shield this one, and it's going to be a Focus Blast, so going to be able to shield that, and we're going to go for the Farm Down, hoping to get it before they get to another Focus Blast, and we do. Very nice. So they're going to bring in Medicham, so we're going to be able to throw this Psychic into the Medicham. And they're going to go ahead and shield it. This tells me that there's definitely another Steel type in the back, or at least something weak to Medicham. We're going to be able to throw this Psychic, and they do actually commit the shield as well, so we switch into Lickitung and throw the Body Slam. This is not going to be enough to KO, but at least we get some damage off on it. And we try to throw the other Body Slam, but they actually catch. I guess I should have anticipated that catch. I think I did anticipate it, but I threw it anyway. But whatever, it's fine. They're going to be able to farm us down, but not before we get to one more Body Slam before we go down. So we're going to be able to get off this Body Slam. And I'm going to bring in the Medicham because we do resist those Smackdown attacks. They're going to be able to throw an attack. And I was actually going to let this go, and to be honest, I think I should have, but I decided to shield it last second. Just to get more counters through and get this Ice Punch. I think it would have been better to let it go, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because we could bring in the Sableye. All these Shadow Claw attacks will put this in Foul Play range, so we know we could take a Stone Edge. Basically, what I want to do is charge up enough for 2 Foul Plays, one to KO the Bastion, the other 2 KO the Medicham, and they do switch into Medicham, so we're going to go ahead and throw right now. This is going to KO the Medicham. And then the next Foul Play is going to pick up the knockout against the Bastion. So that is going to be a great game. Very well played to my opponent. This is the first time using this team. It's a popular team. It's not like it's my team or anything. But really strong team. My Lickitung does not have the best IVs. It's a rank 128. But it gets the job done. Although I would like a better one in the future. Okay, Lickitung into Froslass. Okay, so the Licks are super effective, which is nice. We're doing a lot to the Froslass. The only thing is 2 Avalanches will KO us, so we do have to watch out for that. Another one will KO. We're going to be able to throw this Power Whip. I was kind of hoping to get a shield here, but they end up not shielding, so there we go. And we can't farm them down, unfortunately, so I do give up a shield to win this matchup to farm down with Lick. And we're going to be able to do just that, but unfortunately giving up a shield. But that's okay. In comes Medicham. We're going to throw this Body Slam. Now, do I make it to a second Body Slam? Because if I don't, definitely want to throw that Power Whip. I think I tried to get there, and we barely get there, but we don't get it off. So yeah, that's okay. We're going to bring in Sableye, go for the farm down there, but they bring in Diggersby, and we're going to bring in this Medicham right now. We're going to throw on CMP, so this Ice Punch is super effective, and they do commit the shield. And I think I shield as well because I feel like the first attack is less likely to be the bait in this situation. It's not a bait, it's an Earthquake. So we're going to go ahead and take this attack. This is going to be another Earthquake, but that's totally fine because Medicham is so tanky. We have an XL1, it could definitely take it. And we're going to charge up enough for 2. Throw the Ice Punch right now. This Ice Punch will pick up the final shield. And we throw another one, but they actually make a beautiful catch. To be honest, you know, in the back of my mind, I thought about the catch, but I knew it didn't matter anyway, because now we could switch out into Sableye. They throw an attack, but that's totally fine. We could take this attack. That catch was a good catch, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because we're going to be able to farm down and throw an attack against the Diggersby. So good game to my opponent. Well played to them, and we're going to go ahead and move into the next battle. What do you think of that new pose, the zombie pose? I think they call it the spooky pose. They have it animated now. I like it. Okay, Lickitung into Medicham, okay? So we have another Medicham here. So again, we let them throw first. To be, you know, I think moving forward, I'm probably going to throw first just in case they switch out because this trainer does switch out, I think. Same as the last trainer. We're going to go ahead and switch into the Medicham now. Saving that energy. I didn't throw the power up punch. Could have, but I did not. We're going to shield this one up. Again, likely to be that earthquake. We're going to go ahead and farm up and throw this ice punch right now. Super effective damage. We do have 2 ice punches, so 2 ice punches will KO. And we know we're going to win CMP, so we're going to be able to get this one off first. So they could shield if they want to get off another attack, or they could let it go, and they do let it go. So in comes Medicham. Totally fine. We're going to let this attack go. We're not going to give up the second shield. Going to be a Psychic. I throw my Psychic. I think I should have thrown Ice Punch. We're making some mistakes here. They're kind of low, whereas we should have thrown the Ice Punch. But they actually don't shield. So maybe it wasn't the worst mistake in the world for us, because they actually do not shield that. So we'll take it. I remember at the time thinking, oh, they're going to shield. I should have thrown the Ice Punch. But they actually don't shield. But they have a Needle Queen here. So the Needle Queen will be able to get off an attack right now. We're going to go ahead and call it. It's going to be a Poison Fang, so that's a good call by us. Could have been the Earth Power, but I think we survived the Earth Power anyway. We're both going to throw at the same time, and I think I called this as well. This one's going to be the Earth Power, and that's going to KO us. But we could bring in this Lickitung right now, go for the Body Slam. This Body Slam is going to connect. We go for another one. Do they shield this? Do they let this one go? I guess we'll find out. They do shield it. Now we're going to bring in Medicham. This is a really close game, but we do get to the Ice Punch. And keep in mind that Medicham is literally a couple health from going down. So perhaps earlier throwing the Psychic into the Medicham was not a mistake. You know, obviously if we baited, they wouldn't have shielded. But, you know, I thought they were going to shield that. But either way, good game. We're able to win that one. Lickitung into Scummy. So this is not really a bad matchup, even though your moves are resisted. They do win this. It really depends. We're going to go ahead and take this. They do have enough for a Brave Bird. A Brave Bird will not KO, but they throw the Sky Attack. So now, obviously, we're in Brave Bird range after all these Air Slash attacks. So we're going to go ahead and throw this Body Slam right now. And this Body Slam is going to connect. We're going to be able to throw another Body Slam right now. This Body Slam, again, going to connect. There we go. And now, if you want, you could shield this. It is going to be a Brave Bird. It is going to KO me. But that is totally fine, because now we're going to farm down with Sableye, but they actually switch out into Galarian Stunfisk, so we bring in Medicham. So the Power Punch would be helpful here. Power Punch I do think is a great move on Medicham. You could run that instead of Ice Punch if you choose to, but unfortunately we don't have it right now. They're going to be able to get off an attack. We do shield the first one. Again, unlikely to bait. I don't expect the bait here, so I do shield the first one, and now we could charge up and go for the Ice Punch. I don't want them to get off another Earthquake, because it will do a lot, but they do shield. And now both of us, I guess, have some lag, so unfortunate. They would have been able to get to the Earthquake. That's really unfortunate for my opponent. It would have done a lot to us, but it wouldn't have KO'd. We still would have been able to pick up the knockout against the Stunfisk. I don't know, but either way, GG's, that's unfortunate. But anyway, Obstagoon from my opponent into my Lickitung, not good. That's actually really bad. It's Scrafty, and Obstagoon leads are terrible for this. We switch out. We do have lag here, which is really unfortunate. They're going to be able to go for the Night Slash, and they do get the boost, which again is unfortunate, but this is a really tough matchup. I do bait here. The bait does work, and I expected them to shield, so it's a good bait. But, you know, it's funny because I decided to let this go anyway, so it ended up not mattering, but it doesn't matter either way. Right, so we have Medicham that we could bring in, and I do anticipate the switch, and of course they're going to switch out into Needle Queen. We can't switch out yet, so we're going to go ahead and throw this Ice Punch, super effective damage, towards the Needle Queen, and then we're going to switch out into Lickitung. Yeah, what if I should have went up to the Psychic? They would have gotten a Poison Fang off against my Medicham, but whatever, it's fine. We're going to bring in this Lickitung. Right now, we're trying to get to a Body Slam. I knew they would get to the move first, so we're just going to let it go and overfarm. They're going to be able to get to the Poison Fang here. And we're going to overfarm and go for this Body Slam. This Body Slam is going to be enough to KO. I don't anticipate the shield, and they do not shield because they have an Obstagoon chilling in the back. We'll have to see what else they have. Can Medicham dominate whatever's in the back? It's a Scummy. We are up a shield. We are trying our best. To be honest, if we have Power Punch, this would actually be better for us because we would boost our counter attacks. I feel like it wouldn't have mattered, But, yeah, we're going to be able to... Look how low we are, unfortunately. The Obstagoon's just going to be able to counter us down. We're going to be able to shield this. Really nothing we can do here. We're going to shield this attack. And we're trying. We're going to shield this one up. Hoping to put in Ice Punch range. But even if we do, doesn't really matter. We can't take out that Obstagoon, right? Unfortunately, because we're too low. So we're going to be actually able to KO this Game, but the Obstagoon can just counter us down. We do get off an Ice Punch, but it's not going to be enough to KO. So, great set. First set with this team. We'll try again. I feel like we made some mistakes, right? Some minor mistakes, not that the end of the world. So we'll just learn with this team and get better with it. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.